Just got done a work session. I got a little time, got a meeting at 7. I'm gonna go watch the sunset, clear my mind, write some notes in my phone of my goals. And then come back and probably just finish working, to be honest. Too breezy for me. So I'm gonna grab a hoodie. All right, we ready. I'm actually running a little behind. Just gotta run to the gallery quick, figure out a couple things we got for the future that's planned. Then coming straight back to the house and get a lot of work done. Work out first, then get some work done.
Tired for those, I can't say the streets, but those tired ain't those. But there ain't no problem. It was my solution. If you read it, I solution. If you read it, I solution. That's why I look.
How's it going? Been trying to get more content.
Oh, good. Good to see you. Happy Tuesday.
Happy Tuesday.
Yeah. New York Yankees.
Would you? Oh, not a fan. It's just a New Orleans thing. Everyone just buy either New York Yankee hats or there's one more. I forget the other. But yeah, so it's just a thing.
Only because I've been to Yankees games.
Oh yeah.
It's just like, wow. I don't think I heard anything but cool time.
Yeah, here's pretty crazy. Pretty wild.
How come you're not down celebrating Fat Tuesday today?
No Mardi Gras for me. Just nothing but work. I don't like big crowds anyway. I like to keep it like freaking small.
Today, they said the wind is gonna make it.
Yeah,
crazy.
it won't stop anything in New Orleans. Now that's
Yeah.
New Orleans is like the Yankees game because everyone has a big crazy party crazy. Trying to get more content, so we've been working on it.
Good.
We got a quick meeting. We're gonna talk about some things. Good seeing you, Lauren. Nah, that, dude. Look at this.
I know. It's reflecting the sky. That was last night. That's why it's terrible.
Especially when you tell a story like how it reflects the sky, like it's not freaking photoshopped. This one, these are my favorite. Go to the other one. I like both these. The waves coming underneath.
The lines are like this, it's the cloud.
So I'm in here working, chilling, vibing. Typical me, right? Been working since like freaking 6 this morning. Being a badass I am. But check this out. Check this out. Look at the freaking waves. I'm not no surfer by any means, but I'm for sure about to go surf the sand and run this beach. Try to run my freaking heart out on this beach. I'm super excited because these waves are freaking insane. Just to be close at water, I know the winds are feeling so good. I'm about to get a really good run in. Really good run. Then I'm going to come back, probably shower, get back to work. Try to get my life together. Get my life in order once and for all. But with that being said, we might get a real good run in. Really good run. Cool, about to go get this run in real quick. I don't know where you can see me, but a fit check. I got the Nike tights, brown socks. I did the brown socks. I didn't really know about it, but that is what I'm gonna do. Nike runners. With that being said, I got a beanie on. The beanie definitely ain't it, but I have horrible ears. I just keep the headphones in my ears. Oakley shades. About to get a crazy run. I'm gonna tell you something. The reason I'm recording my whole day, like me working out and everything, and I just giving art tips, is because I genuinely dislike the whole idea of do what you want in the art space. Don't worry about all that nice stuff. Just be free. Let your body take you where you're supposed to be. I think it's bullshit. And with the people that have that mindset, it's set up a future for disaster. I think it's important to push yourself. Go after what you want. Be consistent. Push your body limits. Get better. You should be doing that with your artwork. You should be doing that with your body. You should be doing that with your finances. You should do that with your family, with your health, everything. Like overall, just becoming a better version and the best version of yourself. That's gonna change everything. But that's why I record this. I wanna change the whole idea of what it means to be an artist. I'm talking about like being a fucking badass. A real badass who creating badass work and somebody that's hungry and driven and determined in all areas. It's hard to run and record. I'm not there yet, so I'm gonna stop here. These gotta be the craziest waves. Huh? I said these gotta be the craziest waves.
You! Wendy!
Dude, I never seen the waves this crazy out here.
Hey.
It's like I'm not messing with that. Someday, I'm gonna be right in one of those. It's probably this with the big windows, doing masterminds from my living room. Here's the crazy part. It won't be because I want it, which I will, but it's gonna be because I'm deserving of it. I'm gonna serve so many people, specifically visual artists. I'm gonna achieve so much success, and then I'll be deserving of it. Because you're gonna believe those and deserving of a lot is those who contribute the most. And my goal is to help 10,000 artists. As those artists' success is gonna allow me to get something like that. Let me get something like that. So my family, future family, beautiful family at the time, could have the home I never had as a kid. Not because once again I need it, I want it. It's because I deserve it. And I'm gonna cash in my deserving tokens. All right? You see, when you see a lot of success, you got some people out here that do bad things, but for the most part, when I see like big houses and nice cars and nice watches and women with nice purses, I think it's because those people had a lot of contribution to this world and they become deserving of that. For example, if you sell a lot of artwork and put a lot of art in a lot of people's homes, then your reward is much bigger because you serve more people. You help more people elevate their living space versus someone who sell no art, put no art in nobody's home, they keep it to themselves. Then they help very few people elevate their living space. So a person that help more people elevate their living space earn more. Not because they just want more, it's because they become deserving of more. And across the street, I'll cross right now, right? They become deserving of more. You become deserving of more by applying more. What I mean by applying more is by doing more, learning more, giving more, contributing more. And all of those things start to accumulate to a final life, because now you start to cash in, once again, those deserving tokens, right? And that's what's really important. I think life is about the pursuit of happiness, but I think a big part of happiness is your contribution to the time that you spend on this planet. The more you contribute, the more you get back. right? For example, typically those, I'm freaking tired, hella crazy. But typically, sweating, really good run. Typically those who, let's say, run the biggest companies, people say, oh, they should donate, right? Maybe, I'm not here to argue, right? But I think those who run the biggest companies have some of the biggest contribution because they're employing the most amount of people, right? They're providing for the most amount of people. Like I seen a freaking video on Instagram, people protesting against Amazon. They say Amazon not paying enough. Maybe not, right? Or maybe not. But Amazon is employing probably 500,000 people, maybe 1 million, I don't know. But I know they have a lot of employees, a lot, right? That means people are getting paid. He providing jobs. Jeff Bezos are providing jobs for all of those people. But then on the flip side of that, let's talk about contribution. He's providing goods, right? And make it easier to order stuff and have a better way of living to millions of people who shop on Amazon. Like the level of contribution that Jeff Bezos is doing to this planet is unquantifiable. It's like insane. Like that's when you really think about it, that's crazy. Like that's crazy. Like how can you be mad at someone who you probably purchased from, right? There are a lot of people who run companies, not just the employees, not just the people that buy from the company, but there's even people who build careers selling their products because of the company. So now we're talking about like millions of people. That's the power of contribution, right? And that's why I think because of the amount he contributed to this planet, he deserves a lot, right? He deserves a lot. Should people be paid more? Maybe. Don't take away from him deserving a lot. Like people say, oh, he's so successful, he's so rich, he should give that money away. He earned it, right? He earned it. That's like somebody creating 50 art pieces and you spend your hard-earned time to create those artworks. And somebody say, oh, you have 50 artworks, you should give them away. You don't need no 50 artworks. But you earned it, it's yours. You worked hard painting each one of those pieces individually over years working on your craft, right? But when you understand this mindset that I'm sharing, it makes you think, how can I contribute more? How can I get more people seeing my work and make their day, put a smile on their face? How can I sell more work to impact more people's lives through my work? How can I contribute more? And we start thinking about like, how can you contribute more? Change everything. Like forget the money, right? Because the money is the byproduct. People say, I want $1 million because I'll be rich. $1 million don't make you rich. Don't make you wealthy, right? You have to become rich and wealthy as an individual first in mind and spirit. And then you're rewarded with those $1 million or 100,000, how much you want. Like I talk to artists and say, I want to make 100,000 a year. Then I'll be successful. You have to become successful first and then you're rewarded with 100,000. So you have to become successful mentally. That means educating yourself, putting the hard work, being consistent, working hard, being disciplined, working hard again, and being dedicated, being committed, and working hard even more, and being determined, right? And then when you do that, you become a successful person here first and here. And then you're rewarded with the riches, the financial freedom. A lot of people don't want to do the things that lead to the reward. They just want the reward, right? For example, they don't want to go work out. They just want abs. They don't want to make $10,000 a month selling their artwork. They just want to paint, right? You have to think about that. Like they don't want to freaking learn and educate themselves and be consistent and go to trial and error and talk to potential buyers and get out of their comfort zone and break their limiting beliefs and break their current habits. But they want the success. So hopefully you found this valuable. Like start thinking about what do you want, and more importantly, who do you have to become deserving of what you want. My arm getting tired. I know this camera keep dropping. But who you have to become deserving of what you want. Right? And when you understand that and you start acting as that person, right? And you start contributing, start educating yourself, thinking about how you could do more and give more and provide more value to the world, you'll be successful. Like, there's no way around it. Like, you can't not be successful if you impact a lot of people's lives. Unless you do it for free. All right? And I think that's very important. Hopefully you found that valuable. Hopefully you're taking notes. Hopefully it's just changing your mindset and make you want to do and achieve more when it comes to your art career. And the reason, once again, I'm doing this, I'm going to keep saying this, because no one is doing this in the art space. You see in the fitness space, you see in the freaking Forex, trading, real estate, every in the sports, but you don't see no one in the art space sharing this type of information. Everybody's saying just go with the flow. Don't worry about how much money you make. And then when you don't make money, they then turn around and say, oh, you're a starving artist. You should give that up. Come on now. We're going to change that. We're going to change that. Late night meeting. Talking some interesting stuff.
What's up?
That's
looking good.
You like it?
Will you give me access to this, the slides?
I did.
No? Oh, you did? Okay.
All right, give me a second. Okay, I got nowhere to set this phone up. Here's the thing. I'm going to show you an insane piece of artwork. What we doing?
I'm about to open up a piece of artwork.
Come on this side.
I'm about to open a piece of artwork. Nobody's ever seen it besides the collector who bought it, but they just saw the rendering of it. No one's seen it in person. So it was the first time being printed. It's a big ass piece. Not crazy, dude. That's so a lot of art. Yeah, look at all those books, man.
No, we selling way too many books.
What do you mean? No way too many books.
I said we selling way too many. We want to sell even more. The goal. What's the goal? How many books?
For what?
By the end of the year. Pulling out his calculator. This dude always find a calculator and start doing math.
I want to sell.
Based off projections, where we at?
I want to sell 5,000 books in 1 year.
5,000. What would that be, numbers wise?
5,000 times 150. That'd be $5 million books, wouldn't it? No.
5,000 times 150.
500. What is that?
I don't know. 5,000 times 150 in just books.
That's 500,000, is it? No.
Something like that. 750,000.
10,000.
Yeah, we think we do.
10,000.
We could do more than 500,000. I mean, 700,000 in books.
Keep this.
What we doing?
Let's look at this. Put down here.
Yes, sir. Bring it back. I got you. All right. The piece I got for you is bigger than this, so imagine. Holy. Did I ever see this piece? I don't know if I got this. This be the crazy part. I got it. Look how big it is. Everyone want to know how much a piece like this costs.
I sold this one for $11,500, but I sold people 2 pieces, so the total sale was, what is that?
23,000.
23.
Same price.
Yeah, no, but it was 23,500. I think was the total.
Yeah. 23,500.
Let's go! I'm really proud of this one actually. I made this one in January. It's a piece on a step ladder. took a step ladder down to the beach to elevate my perspective. So I was like standing like this high and I shot down. It was really cool. So those crazy lines like going towards the composition, these lines going towards the center. It's really cool.
What's going on with the lady?
Lady? What lady? What are you talking about? What's going on with what lady?
There's a lady. There's a sign not to buy art. These beautiful pieces. Because her mom and her sister told her in her house they wouldn't look good.
Alright, let's calm about that.
I think you should do this. So, what she's at is like, going back to like what's not a conversation. She basically like, I love the work. She put on a deposit, anything for the work?
No, we sat right here. She decided on 2 pieces and we sat down and like literally landed on the 2. So hey, I was like literally like down.
Okay.
She was stoked.
This is what I would do.
The third one that was the question mark. She was having trouble deciding the third one.
And now she's reneging on all 3. She have a husband?
Yeah.
Cool.
He was on board.
He on board. She on board.
For the at least the 2.
Okay, so it's like love them. They both basically love them.
Yeah.
I will give her a call first. I wouldn't do this over text.
I'm not gonna call her right now.
Of course
I
not.
haven't been able to reach her through call.
You tried?
Yeah, multiple times with voicemails and response.
All right.
Only today, the only way I was able to reach her was today. So here's what I did. So, called her, hey, never back from your thoughts on this, like the offer. Never back, called the voicemail. Voicemail was like, hey, just Jonah Allen, I had a small appointments today. Just wanted to get back to you, we were in conversation. Just wanted to see if I could be of any help. Basically, like that, right? I'm pretty busy today, but just if I don't get back to you, just leave me a voicemail, right? And then, hey, then my 2 texts I always send that like these are like last like.
Right.
One is, hey, tried to reach you a few times, but haven't come back. Where are we from here? Usually I always get a response from that. Didn't get a response. I was like, oh, I'm sending the last resort text.
Yeah, my phrase.
Have you given up on not work for your spaces? And he just said, yes, we decided to hold off for now. I'm evaluating my working space. I said, gotcha, would love to see what you ultimately decide on. You don't mind me asking, what made you decide to hold off for now? Not loving the artwork, price, or something else? So to be honest, it was my mom and sister. They didn't like the pieces I picked or the style for the space generally. And I just don't have the energy to endure their judgment or criticism at infinitum, especially at this price point.
Okay. I think you should follow up with a question. First, you want to get on the same page with her. Call this the almond. You're gonna say, I definitely get it.
Gotcha.
Don't send it. You can type it in. You want to say, I definitely get it. My mom, and you want to put yourself in her shoes. I'm the photographer. My mom tried to tell me like what shots I should even have in my gallery and what shots I should. What this is gonna do is de-arm her. It's gonna make her feel like, okay, you just like her. Like you guys are cool. It's gonna take the load off. You kind of like aligning with her so you could then move her in your own direction. So you're gonna say, I definitely get it. My mom, no matter what you say, just bring your mom up.
Right.
And like just make it like easy. Like my mom all the time come to my gallery and say, why you got this piece on the wall? Right. You should replace it with this one. This is my favorite. And crazy enough, I think we're in the exact same boat. And I'm gonna think you need to have the same decision I had with my mom. Or you need to have the same thought that I thought about my mom. My thought was, this is my gallery. I'm gonna be the one that have to look at these pieces every single day. So I had to ask myself, do I wanna change the pieces in my gallery because my mom's opinion? Or do I genuinely love these pieces enough to say like these pieces make me happy? I think it comes down not to your mom's opinion. I think it comes down to what genuinely makes you happy.
Yeah, that definitely has to be a phone call.
That's why I say that in the beginning. So then after that,
Is that what that is? That's getting
emotional.
Yeah, no, but it's also getting to belief.
Yep, 100%.
Mindset, so.
100%.
Yeah.
And then getting into belief, there's gonna, so if it do go down beliefs, if you get on a call with her, that'd be great. If you do go down the road of beliefs, then you want to challenge her slightly.
Yeah.
Here's how I like to challenge her. I would say, once again, your mom just like mom. probably been very controlling your whole life and trying to tell you, like, dictate what you should or what you shouldn't do. I agree, this is a big purchase. And I could tell the way you and your husband like stared at the piece, and I know you guys love it. I think you should take the stand, not just on this art piece, but moving forward and use this piece as the example that you're gonna do what genuinely makes you happy. I'm gonna tell you the part you're not gonna wanna hear. I think that'll close the sale alone. But if you really, really, really wanna close the sale, I would say, and what I wanna do, because I know how hard it was for me to break through that, I want them to meet you a part of the way. And I will offer some type of incentive.
Are you offering time?
Offer another one. Because you technically you lost the sale at this point. So now you have to give a little more to win that sale back.
Right.
So basically, I would target the issue. Good thing is, a lot of people don't like to even acknowledge the issue. She already acknowledged the real objection.
I got to it, yeah. So I could have just said, okay, but
Yep.
There's something deeper here.
Exactly.
There's something deeper going on here.
So because she did share the real objection, I think the objection is not necessarily about her mom. It's about, I think you'll target that by saying like, hey, this is bigger than you buying art. And you really love the piece. I think this should be the example or the stepping stone for you to actually go after the thing that you really want. Because it's going to be you and your husband that's going to look at this piece every single day.
Yeah.
You would
I think
say,
that's a really good, I think that's a perfect approach, actually.
yeah, that's what I do. And what's going to happen is she'll give a little pushback. What's very important is that you acknowledge the real problem. It's not the art. That's going to make the art easier for her to purchase.
Yeah.
You acknowledge that you was in her same shoes. That's absolutely crucial. You have to do that first because it's going to de-arm her and get her back comfortable. And then after you acknowledge that it's not the art, and then you want to close it by saying, hey, future pacing, you're going to look at this art every single day. Your mom might look at it 20 times less than you, probably 100 times less than you, because every time you wake up in your home, you're going to see this work.
Right.
They're going to just sit on the weekends when they come over, when they come see the kids. I think it's time for you to take action and like say, you know what, enough is enough. And you're gonna do what makes you and your household happy. And I also want to reward you for that. So with you taking that action, I want them to meet you a part of the way. So what I'm gonna do is this. And that's what you should do. I need you to get your study on. I'm gone. I think I'm a night guy, you're a morning guy.
What are you guessing? What would be a good webinar day? How many bookings?
This dude always want numbers. Doing great. Now you just have to get into the new training.
Yeah, it's been going well. Like I added up my sales since the training. So it's been 9 months since I joined and I've made 9,000 Canadian from selling originals to it. So it's getting there. It's just like now building like the consistency because I need to be making like that per month to be earning a
I was
living.
literally just about to say that. Now it's time to make 9,000 per month.
Yeah.
So you're on the right track. Like anytime I go into the old group and I type in the word sold, you pop up like first or second. So I've been looking at
I've been following, like sharing the wins.